The Los Angeles Lakers, without Luka or Austin Reeves, are now up 3-0 against the Houston Rockets, who got everybody but KD that's played this season. KD played game 2, but it didn't matter. There's an argument that they were actually worse with KD, but you know, that's neither here nor there, because they at the end of the day, they lost 3 straight against a team without 2 of their best players. Are you not embarrassed? Houston Rockets, are you not embarrassed, bro? Marcus Smart, this is the first person I want to shout out is Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart was playing fantastic. He was playing good defense. He was playmaking, bringing the ball up, shot making, you know, hitting freaking good middies, you know what I'm saying, over Reed Shepherd, who we'll talk about Reed Shepherd later, but hitting middies, hitting tough layups, like hitting threes. He was putting it in pain, bro, the entire game. Shout out Marcus Smart. He was the clutch player of the year for this one, bro. Luke Kennard, he had great games winning too. Obviously, he had a bad game 3 shooting wise, but you know, still a presence. At least defensively was a presence. He actually, I think he got multiple steals in this game. Rui Hachimura was putting in pain with his shots. Shout out DeAndre Ayton. He doesn't have the best stat lines, you know, but he was just playing very good one-on-one defense on Şengün, being a shot blocker. He was just playing good defense in general. Like Hayes was trying to, you know, Hayes has some miss-ups. I ain't gonna lie, he got cooked by some pump fakes or whatever, but he was trying. He got some blocks too. Like shout out Barati, 100% from the field, 5 points, scored more than the entire Rockets bench this game. Got a lob from LeBron, and you know, yeah. That's all I have to say. Shout out Bronny. And of course, you know I gotta shout out LeBron, not getting back on defense, breaking fadeaways, turning the ball over, but then coming back and hitting a clutch 3. He's the GOAT! The GOAT! Everyone, including me, I feel like everyone, if it would be, thought the Rockets were winning this series. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be a sweep or anything like that, but I still think you could count on like one hand people who, maybe 2 hands, people that thought the series would go like this, bro. Like it's genuinely hilarious, the fact that without the 2 best players, the Rockets, who I'm calling like the fakest 50 win team of all time, bro. Because even going into the playoffs, I feel like people had no confidence in this team doing anything crazy. It would have had the Lakers with 100% if good AR were healthy. But I know so many people that are not so many people. I see so many content creators that were just like, yeah, hell nah. Like this team's terrible. And even just watching them play, and even just looking at their record against like clutch team or in clutch games, the record is like 22-28 or something like that, something nasty. Yeah, that's just a reminder that fit is over talent, bro. Fit is over talent, bro. And like you got Reed, who every once in a while makes a 3, but he has no D, no inside scoring. People on freaking social media be like, oh my gosh, he averaged 1.5 steals, he gets a bunch of steals. I'm like, bro, steals are not that important. Steals are not really reflective of how good you are as a defender. And people know it, but they just want to believe it. I think people were just lying to themselves. Can't stay in front. Even if he can't stay in front a little bit, he's just too small to take advantage of his skill set. And he can't really finish well at the rim. Like it's just cooked. Like he's not Peyton Pritchard. They need to stop comparing all small players, him and Mac McClung, and all small players to freaking Peyton Pritchard. Like Peyton Pritchard, he don't got some muscle on him, and he's just a great scorer all over the floor. So you have Reed, and then you have a bunch of players who cannot shoot from 3. The best freaking shooter was freaking Tari Eason, who has his own issues in life. Then Şengün, who got neither. He can only score from right next to the basket, and only in the most awkward and disgusting and dreadful way possible. It's like, I don't like just hating, but I genuinely dislike watching Şengün play basketball at this stage. It's very unpleasant. It's really, really, really unpleasant. Like even when he was getting cleared by the Warriors, it still wasn't as bad to watch as it is right now. It's so unpleasant, and he be flopping, bro. He genuinely be flopping, bro. No, there was one time he got hit, and I thought he flopped at first, but not the elbow grade, so I give him credit for that he actually got hit there. But in general, he be flopping, bro. Be pissing me off. Like, bro, stop flopping, please. You know what? It is what it is. And then you have Ime and KD, the best players. I'm just gonna call Ime the best players, to be honest. They're the worst position for their weaknesses. KD obviously with handling and turnovers and ball pressure, like, without a point guard, but he also just doesn't do enough off ball and doesn't he has his own problems too. And then Ime, who can do everything but shoot the ball. He's not an amazing passer, but he's grown as a good decent passer now, but he can't shoot, and you need to be able to shoot on this team with people who can't shoot. So especially when you have Şengün dominated inside. So like, again, we don't need to talk about the Rockets. It's just bad roster construction, bro. Like they're the weakest, freaking fakest 50-win team. I don't know how they got 50 wins. Then they be running the same ISO plays. Last year it was the Şengün, Fred VanVleet pick and roll they spanned 100 times. Now it's like just a bunch of ISO. Bad turnovers and like missed cuts, and just sloppy, bro. And I think the coach has some stuff to do with that too. And if we're being honest, Van Vliet and Steven Adams, even if you put them in, you take out KD if you think he makes the team worse or is not effective, whatever, or you think because he made tweets about him, and you put in Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks or whatever, they make the second round at best. Potentially might just lose here anyway. Like, they got all them freaking lottery picks for what? For what, bro? Moral of the story, bro. Coaching matters. Coaching matters because Ime, I don't know what Ime was doing. He was not cooking nothing, not maximizing nobody as players. Role players matter because look at the Lakers role players, look at the Rockets role players, look at the fact that they got freaking Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard this in the offseason or in the trade deadline, I think, right? Yeah, the trade deadline. Coaching matters, role players matter, creation matters. Like having someone that could just having a ball handler and a secondary ball handler, like, they matter a lot. And LeBron is the greatest player of all time. So let me know what y'all think about that game. Let me know what y'all think about this series. Now, I hope and pray that Luka and Austin Reeves come back healthy for this OKC series, because it's going to be a banger. If they are healthy, it could be actually a series. Now, they're gonna lose.